guys. How do you accidentally eat my pizza chicken wings? During the nighttime, that's when Melissa and her man just want to be making beer noises up in the house. And when I mean noises, I don't even mean music noises. I mean like...
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust.
What? You guys are probably like, what the hell are you wearing, girl? So I was sitting here and I'm like, you know what? I should definitely tell the story time. Worst roommates, actually the first and last roommates I've ever had in my whole entire life. And because of them, I promise to God that I will never, ever in my life get roommates again. So without further ado, let's just get right into this video. Of course, you guys already know what you have to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your family, friends, cats, dogs, whatever as well. Everything will be left down in the description box below, so you guys can check out all my socials. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will definitely catch you guys in the next one. Deuces. Bye, guys. So this story time goes back years ago. Not that many years ago, but a few years ago. So I was living on my own. And after living on my own, rent was like kind of getting up there. And to be honest, I had the income to live at my one-bedroom apartment. But at that time, I was like, you know what? I can save more money if I actually get roommates rather than me living on my own and I guess paying close to $900. And on top of that too, they were in the process of increasing my rent when my lease was over because I was only on a 1-year lease. So I was like, you know what? Rather than me staying here after my lease is over, I am just gonna skedaddle. I don't need to stay here. So I went on Kijiji, the one place that everybody goes to look for roommates, because I figured, where else can I look besides Craigslist? I looked on Kijiji. I was scrolling through Kijiji and I came across one place. So this place said, looking for a roommate, only $400 for the room. So I'm like, damn, that's cheap. Like $1,000 to $400. You know what? No, sorry, it wasn't $400. It was $1,000 to $350. I'm like, the place was only $350. So I'm like, damn, like this place is so cheap. It must be good. At this point, I think I only had like 2 weeks left to pretty much leave my one-bedroom apartment. I'm like, you know what? I definitely need to go and check out this place. And I knock on the door and a skinny girl opens the door, like really, really skinny. And it was a townhouse. Damn, like me and this girl gonna be living in this townhouse by ourselves. Like that's amazing for only $350. I'm definitely getting this place. Like I am getting this place. Like I'm putting money down today. Like I want this place. So it's me into this house and we walk in and she shows me the kitchen. The kitchen looked fairly decent, looked okay. Then she shows me the living room, but with the living room, she's like how nobody ever sits there. So I was like, okay, like, I don't think I'm ever going to go to the living room either. And there was like a TV, but it wasn't even on. And there was like 2 couches. So I'm like, She shows me the dining area where people sit and eat. But I'm like, you know what? I have a roommate. I'm probably not going to sit at that dining table. I'm probably always going to be eating in my room. So she's like, oh, that's the basement. She shows me the, like, we didn't go down to the basement. She's like, oh, this way's the basement, but this way's upstairs. So we walk up this for the stairs and we go to the second floor because mind you, this is a townhouse. So we go to the second floor and she's like, this is going to be a room. So she opens the door and I'm like, oh wow, this room is big. She told me that how I have a girl that's going to be living next door, but she's leaving the month after me. She's only living there for school. And then I asked her, I'm like, oh, what is upstairs? She's like, oh, 2 other people live there, but you don't really see them. So I was like, okay. I'm like, oh, so where do you stay? And she's like, how she stays in the basement with her sister. They share a room in the basement. So we go back downstairs. She takes me to the basement because next door to her room that she shares with her sister is laundry room. So she told me that how I'm only able to do laundries only on Thursdays after 7. So I'm like, oh, that's not bad. I don't mind because I don't really do laundry that often. So I'm like, okay, like this place is not bad. Girl, you know what? I'm gonna take it. And she's like, okay, well, you just have to give us $350 and you can move in. I'm like, cool. So 2 weeks, boom. So I give her the $350 and bam, I finally move into this place. Didn't sign a contract. I was living there like month to month. So when I'm ready to leave, all I have to do is just give her a 1 month notice. I'm leaving and I'm out. The past 3 months, everything was good. Then I noticed after the 4th month going to 5th, things started getting weird. So The first thing I noticed is that I literally came down, went to the kitchen. I saw like an older man. Like the man looked like he was probably about like late 30s, early 40s. I walk into the kitchen and I kind of stumbled. I'm like, hi. And he's like, hi. He's like, oh, are you our new roommates? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you live here? And he's like, yeah. He lives on the top floor. So remember, I told you guys that I asked the girl, what is upstairs? And she said two other people live there. So I'm like, oh, like I'm thinking in my head, oh, a guy lives here? Like, okay, this is new. After that, I'll see the man like once every like couple of weeks. So another time comes and all of a sudden I come into the house. As I'm walking up the stairs, I see that a young guy, he looks like he's like probably like 26, 27, is coming from up the stairs. So he's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. And mind you, this is not the same dude I saw in the kitchen, the older man. This is like a younger dude. So I'm like, hi. He's like, hi, you're our new roommates. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you live here? He's like, yeah, he lives on the top floor. So I'm like, what the hell? He's like, yeah. And then he told me that him and I guess the older man live on the top floor. Like, they're the only two men that live up there. And the rest of us are girls. So I was like, oh. After that, a girl told me that I was gonna be getting a roommate, someone living next door to me. A girl finally moves in. She moves in while I was at work, and I ended up bumping into her when I was on my way to the washroom one day, and she was coming out, and she's like, "Oh, hi." I guess let's call her Melissa. She's like, "Oh, my name is Melissa. I'm your new roommate. Like, you live right next door to me." And I'm like, "Yeah, my name is Bianca," and that was that. So I rarely even see this girl except some of the morning. Like the first month, she moved in. Quiet. After that, all of a sudden I just see that she's playing music like after hours, and I'm like, it's after 10-11. Like, I need to go to bed. I have like work like at 6 in the morning. Why is girl playing loud music? All I'll be thinking about is like, it's not the time. But I'm the type of person, I don't like to be a burden on people, so I would not complain, which was my first mistake because I should have made that complaints on her ass. Then after 2 months, I noticed that trying to use the washroom, when I wake up in the morning, she'll be in there for a little bit too long. So I'm like, what the hell is she doing in there? So one day I was waiting for her because I had to take a dump really bad. So I was like literally waiting outside the door, knocking on the door. All of a sudden, somebody opens the door. It's not Melissa. It's some tall dude. So I'm looking at this man like, irks, like, hi. And he's like, hi. I'm like, oh, he's Melissa's boyfriend, like, man. So I was like, oh, hey. So he goes into Melissa's room. I go use the washroom. And I go back to my room. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess she has a man. I guess that'll be coming back and forth. So I noticed that during the nighttime, that's when Melissa and her man just want to be making beer noises up in the house. As if like nobody else lived there. And when I mean noises, I don't even mean music noises. I mean like, if you know, you know. The headboard hitting my wall, like I can hear everything. I'm just like, damn, like, really? So one thing I also noted about Melissa is that she only showered once a week. So because she felt like she showered once a week, she didn't feel like she needed to clean the washroom. Because I was living there for the first 5 months by myself, like I'll leave my toothbrush and my toothpaste in the washroom because I felt like, okay, well, I don't need to keep bringing it to my room because I was the one there. But I noticed that my toothpaste was being used by her. So I'm like, okay, now this girl's getting bright. You don't sleep at night when people are sleeping. That's when you want to make the most noise. And the toothpaste that I leave in the washroom with my soap and my Listerine, this chick is using it like she's the one that bought it. So what did my ass start doing? I started taking all that stuff. I got like a little cubby and I'll literally carry it back and forth. Then it came to the bathtub. I know I was taking showers every day, but girl, even though you took showers once a week, you can still clean up. Like, this girl didn't feel like she needs to clean the washroom at all. So I was the only one cleaning the washroom. I literally did an experiment. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to clean the washroom for 2 weeks and see what Melissa does. Nothing. This girl didn't brush. She'll just shower in a dirty tub and go about her business. Cool. Didn't say nothing. Eventually, I caved in, washed the bathtub. Then I noticed that a man that I once bumped into was practically living there. Like, he pretty much moved himself into the room. Like, he would lock himself in the room and only come out like once a blue moon. I remember a day this man went home. Like, he was literally over every single night So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not even gonna say anything. It's not my business to tell her that her man can't live there. One day, I go to work and I had ordered pizza and wings the previous night. So I'm coming home from work, like, I have leftover pizza. I have chicken wings in the fridge. I'm about to go home and eat that. Like, I'm starving. So I'm on the bus, literally about to get off the bus. Phone starts ringing. So I look at my phone. I'm like, all I see is landlord. So I put that girl that sold me the apartment as landlord. So we'll call her Clara. So I see Clara calling, and I'm like, why is Clara calling? Like, I already paid my rent. What does she want? So I pick up the phone. I'm like, hello. Clara's telling me, oh, hey, Bianca. I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, oh, I just wanted to tell you, let you know that I accidentally ate your wings. Okay, Clara. Did you buy pizza wings the night before that I don't know about? How do you accidentally eat my pizza chicken wings that was left in the fridge? Like, how? How the hell do you accidentally eat my wings? Clara goes out to tell me that, oh, I thought my sister had ordered it. Came home and I ate it. So I said to her, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, I'm so sorry. This chick didn't even say, oh, do you want me to give you money for it? Oh my God, I'll pay you. I'm so sorry. Nothing. She just said, I'm sorry. And asked me if I'm almost home. And then she hung up. A couple weeks go by. And if anybody that knows me knows I am obsessed with Haagen Dazs. Haagen Dazs is ice cream. One day, same thing. Coming home from work. Ring, ring. I look on my phone. Clara. Hey, Clara, what's going on? Oh, hey. Oh my God, I am so sorry. I accidentally ate your ice cream. Cool. Didn't say anything. Okay. Then I'll go in the fridge. The yogurts are connected into 4. One is taken. Wouldn't say anything. And that's why I decided, you know what, Bianca? You need to stop doing groceries. Y'all probably like, what? Yeah. I stopped doing groceries because I didn't want these heifers taking my food anymore. So I literally stopped doing groceries and I started buying food from outside. Or I made sure that if I bought something, I'll literally tie it in a bag and put it at the back of the fridge because these heifers were eating my food. I found out the yogurt was eaten by one of the Jews living upstairs. Like, these people were doing some grimy stuff that didn't even make any sense to me. Then I noticed that I'll be in the kitchen and boom, somebody opens the door. Not with no keys, nothing. These people used to literally leave the front door open. Like, if I was to probably go to this house today, try to go through that front door, it's probably open. Because nobody ever locked up. These were the grimy stupidness they were doing in this house. Leaving the front door open all the time, then locking it randomly when they felt like it. Eating my food. Nobody ever cleaned up the house. That kitchen was never clean because even when people cooked up after themselves, nobody would ever clean up. Oh, you guys. There's 8 of us living in this house. 1 fridge. Honestly, share with 8 people. So they're trying to split up sections in the fridge for everybody to use. Mine was like the top right hand corner. And even when I put stuff there, somebody will still take it, which to me didn't make no sense because if my corner is the top right hand corner, why are you stretching your hand if your section of the fridge is probably at the bottom? What is at the top for you to look at? I don't get it. I don't get it. So one day, I decided to do laundry. And mind you, this girl said I could do laundry after 7. She didn't say what time until. So one day I come home Thursday and I think I did laundry. I just wanted to put stuff in the laundry, so at 9. So I put some stuff in the washing machine. I come downstairs around 9:45 about to put my stuff in the dryer. Tell me why Clara's sister comes up to me. Let's even call her Sierra. Sierra now comes up to me. Oh, you can't dry your stuff. Why not? Because you can't do laundry after 10. Okay, before I moved into this house, nobody told me that I can't do laundry after 10. All he says my day to do laundry is on Thursdays after 7. You did not say I have to do laundry till 7 to 10. So I had to hang my clothes literally in my room because I couldn't leave it in the washing machine because obviously it will stink. Cool. But do you know what will piss me off? Clara and Sierra will do laundry after 10. on their days. But I was not allowed to do laundry after 10 on my days. So after living there for almost close to a year, I decided that, you know what? I need to get out of this dirty, nasty house because I ain't living here anymore. I messaged Clara and I tell her, hey, this is going to be my last month living here. And she's like, okay, that's fine. You just have to pay the last month rent. And I'm like, okay, cool. So Clara messages me and she's like, oh, hey, today's the day you're leaving rent. I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, don't forget the rent. And I'm like, yeah, of course. Usually I email transfer her the rent. But this is when I realized that today is my day. This is why I need to get back at these. Today's the day. So Bianca, do it and do it right. Every time I paid rent, she gave me a receipt all the time. So she wrote up the receipt, gave it to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. So I'm looking at this receipt, and I'm like, this girl gave me the receipt saying I pay my rent. So what do you think I did? What do you guys think I did? You know what? I think it's time to go to bed. Oh, yeah, you guys really want to know what I did, eh? Y'all tell me what I did. Leave it down below, you guys. Know what you guys think I did. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Until then, deuces, guys. Bye. Love you guys.